If you want to transform your body, you are going to have to swallow your pride and get help. I see so many people in the gym, they still look like how they looked when they started last year. They're still in the gym playing. You guys are in the gym playing. You are not going to get to your end goal if you're in the gym trying to be a content creator. The gym was not created for you to be a content creator. The gym was created for you to get your temple maintenance, right? Welcome, Fit Family. Hey, this is your coach, personal trainer, Eric. And listen, I am here to give you 5 tips on how to transform your body. 5 tips on how to transform your body. Listen, when we start fitness journeys, the first of the year hits, we say we're going to do this, this, and that. We say, we're going to eat this way. We're going to adopt personal habits and all these different things. But the part that we forget is we must have a foundation. We must understand what that process looks like. What does it take to transform your personal body and my personal body? So with that being said, let's go ahead and dive right in. So the first thing I need you to know when it comes to transforming your body, you need consistency. You need consistency. Without consistency, you will be lying to yourself. You will promise yourself things that you're going to change and do. And in that same sentence, you're eating junk. In that same sentence, your calendar is filled up with things that does not include building or maintaining your temple, right? So you need to put it on your calendar. Make space, make room for you to do this, like you go and get that money on your calendar, like you go and pick up your kids, like you go to church, like you go and run all these different errands. Make room for you to invest in yourself by putting it on your calendar. You must be reliable. You have to show yourself that you are a man or a woman of your word. You must rely on what you're saying, right? Don't just say it and not do it. You must be about that action type person. You must be somebody that you can rely on. If you tell yourself, hey, I'm gonna do this, then you need to put feet on your faith, like, no, I'm gonna do this. I am going to be reliable to myself, right? So you must put on the calendar, be reliable to yourself, take firm action. Don't be stubborn with this action. If you say you're going to do it at 5 o'clock, there's going to be things that's going to try to distract you, deter you from it. No, make room, get that stuff out of the way. Nope, I have an appointment with the gym. I have a date with the gym. I have to make this date, because nobody's going to get fit for you. You got to get fit for yourself. That's the only way you're going to see this transformation take place. And then the final part of this, number 1, is you must be devoted to win. You must have the attitude, I am going to win. I am going to win today. You're going to have to take it day by day. If you weigh 300 pounds, you're going to have to take it day by day to weigh 100 pounds. If you are skinny and you want to build muscle, you're going to have to take it day by day to build towards that muscle. You're going to have to be devoted to win. This reminds me of the story about the turtle and the rabbit. The rabbit had speed. The turtle had consistency. Are you going to be the rabbit that runs out of speed, take a rest, get back up, think and flex and deceive yourself and be prideful? Man, I could do this. I could just wait. I can drink this. I could do that or whatever. And then the turtle ended up winning in the end. Which one are you going to be? You must be consistent. All right, my second point, you need accountability. A lot of people run from that accountability. This is why you ain't got the results. This is why you ain't got the hot girl summer. This is why you ain't got the guns. You ain't got no permit for them guns that you're trying to get, these biceps and these triceps. This is why you are still stuck in that old version of the body that you don't want, because you ain't got no accountability. So you need accountability. And here is what accountability does. There are benefits to accountability. When you have accountability, you will grow. You will have protection from sickness, meaning that your immune system will be so strong that nothing will come in and tear down to introduce sickness to your body, right? And then the last thing is you will live a quality life. Your lifestyle, health-wise, will be such at a quality place to where it doesn't matter how old you get, your body will still work for you just as if you was a young person, right? It's like getting an oil change in a luxury car. Your body will run better for you. All right. The next thing, you need a goal and a vision. Without vision, you will fail yourself. You need something to look at. You need something written down on your mirror. Every time you wake up in the morning, you look in the mirror and you are reminding yourself, I told myself I want to be like this. I want to look like this by this time. So that every morning, no matter what's going on in your day, you are constantly reminded, nope, I set a goal. I got a date with the gym today. I'm going to make this happen. What goal, vision, or picture do you have of yourself? Let's be practical about this. I want us, before we begin to look at other people's bodies, we must be realistic with ourselves. Now, here's what I mean about that. I want you to get something that's attainable, that's achievable, that's realistic and sustainable. This is going to be your touchdown for where you are to where you're trying to go. When you hit this touchdown, you should look like this. But you're going to have to travel these yards and these centimeters to get to that touchdown. So I want you to go to your high school yearbook. I want you to go to your college fit days, whatever version of yourself that you knew, man, I was at the peak of my life. I looked good. I know for a fact I was healthy. I was the elasticity in my skin was there intact. You need to get this picture in front of you, put it on your mirror, put it as your screensaver on your phone. And every time you look at this, let this be your constant reminder that no, I'm on a journey of transformation. This is my touchdown picture. This is my touchdown vision. I am going to keep this in front of me so that I can keep moving forward. All right. So you have to, you need to have of yourself what you would like to either pursue or what you would like to look better. Either you want to look like this version of you, how you used to look, or you want to look better than this version. All right. And then the final two things is you need a plan and a strategy, right? Now, remember, we are talking about 5 ways to transform your body. You need a plan and a strategy. Now, I want you to look at where you are. Maybe take pictures of yourself. Maybe measure yourself. Maybe get on the scale and see on paper where you're at. Take a picture so that you can have this documentation of where you at right now, where you want to be. The bridge that's going to get you or transport you from here to the future and the better version of you is you're going to need a muscle Uber. You're going to need a cardio Uber. Whatever it takes to get you there, you're going to need somebody to come in and to consult with you on how to get to where you're headed. So this is where you consult with those who are able to transport you there. You're going to need someone that has experience. You're going to need someone that has the knowledge, the information on how to train your body type, right? To take you from where you are to your end goal. And usually this is going to take you from dissatisfaction to a life of fulfillment, right? This is where your self-esteem will be high again. This is where you love the way you look again. You're going to need help. Listen, if you want to transform your body, you are going to have to swallow your pride and get help. I see so many people in the gym. They still look like how they looked when they started last year. They're still in the gym playing. You guys are in the gym playing. You are not going to get to your end goal if you're in the gym trying to be a content creator. The gym was not created for you to be a content creator. The gym was created for you to get your temple maintenance, right? Hallelujah. Somebody in the back. All right. So you need somebody who is going to be the person that's going to shortcut you through all your plan, shortcut you through all your stubbornness, shortcut you through everything that you don't like to do. You need somebody there to coach and to push you. I think about a football team. Every time they get on that field, there's times where we're getting that ball to the touchdown and moving through the adversaries, it can get very hard. It can get tiring. Sometimes you be at the point to where you want to give up. But if that football team don't have a coach, they won't win the game. You need a coach. You need a trainer. You need somebody who is going to get in these trenches of weight loss with you, get in these trenches of muscle with you, and build you, take you from where you are to this high school version of you. We're going to have to do things better. If you want something you never had, you got to do something that you never done. I know sometimes it may be expensive, but guess what? You only get one body. And if you don't take these shortcuts now, then you will pay for it with the doctor's bill. You will pay for it with your knees going bad. You may lose. All these different things can happen to you. If you look at the older generation now, look at if that's something that you want to look like or something that you want to be, right? We got to be real with ourselves. Either you're going to pay the price in doctor bills or you're going to pay the price in temple maintenance. You choose. And then finally, the last thing to transform your body is you need execution. You're going to have to stop lying to yourself. And once you got the plan, once you got all of these four things in place, now it's time to execute. Your trainer should be there to give you a strategy. Your trainer should be there to tell you, hey, listen, this is the price you're going to have to pay. Hey, listen, this is the type of disciplines we're going to have to incorporate. This is the type of meal plan you're going to have to be on. If you want to get to this version of yourself, there's going to have to be some type of sacrifice on your end, mainly with your time. You're going to have to rearrange your days. You're going to have to make room for this because guess what? The better body you have, the better quality life you'll be able to live. If you don't get in shape, you will cease to exist. That's just the bottom line, family. If you do not take the time to invest in your body, in your health, you will cease to exist. You will pay the price later and you'll be regretting, dang, I knew I should have got this. Knew I should have get that or whatever, right? So family, these are 5 tips, 5 ways that you can transform your body. And this will be the foundation that you will build on as long as you got these in place. All right, so listen, let's tune in next time with our next tips. And we look forward to see you in the future. Easy fitness.